Okay, this was my lecture, one of my last lectures in the summer class, using history and Spanish verbs in the past tense. Like había, there used to be, existing. Meron dati. Okay? No había, wala dati. Okay? Yes, this is SB building. One room there at the third floor. Destroyed. Close up. This is one of the rooms at ST building. I think this is the third floor. Detrás, behind, era la fábrica de tobacos, la tabacalera. El edificio Santa Teresa fue destruido, was destroyed durante la batalla de Manila, during the Battle of Manila, together with other houses in Ermita. So you see the bridge, el puente, the bridge, las casas. Este era la oficina de Meralco. Este era la oficina de tranvía. So now this is the entrance, no, to the Cardinal Santos. Okay. No había edificio aquí. Había taller. There was a garage and a repair station for the tranvía. So this became the old chem lab of Adamson in 1970. It started. The building still exists, and that is the oldest building, one of the oldest buildings in Manila, construido in 1903, 1905. This is historical, by the way. Este es el edificio de Santa Teresa, el quadrangle aura, and you will notice how it was badly damaged. No? And aquí había un pillbox de los japoneses, y aquí había detrás, debajo del pillbox, había un túnel. Under that pillbox, there was a tunnel. There used to be a tunnel there. Until now, the tunnel exists. It was discovered in 1993 during the construction of the stairway here. Okay. So this is a better view. So aquí estaban las clases de Santa Teresa. So este es el pillbox y debajo está el túnel. So there is the tunnel. So you're walking here without knowing underneath is still an existing tunnel. Tunnel in Spanish is túnel. So you see the bullet holes, no? Damage by the different automatic guns of the Americans. Wow. So este es el puente. This is the bridge. Okay. Take note how it was badly damaged. Okay. Este es la capilla. Okay. Este son las clases. Still our rooms, no? And this is still our chapel. And this is the canteen behind it, no? Why was it damaged? ¿Por qué? Porque los japoneses estaban aquí. The Japanese were here. And they were firing at the Americans here, So the Americans had to retaliate. So one of the most bloody battles took place. Americans versus the Japanese suicidal defenders. So este está dentro de Santa Teresa. Take note, mira aquí, fíjate, fijaros. Take note, no había segundo y tercer piso antes de la guerra. There were no second and third floors before the war. Este era el único, se llamaba, it was called bridge, because this was connecting to the other building, okay? To the other building at the side, no? Another picture is detrás del edificio. Okay? This is facing Marqués de Comillas, which is now Vicente Romualdez. And take note that there was another Japanese pillbox here. Okay? And I presume este era el túnel. Okay? O conectando con aquel pillbox. So había dos pillbox. There were two pillbox here, armed with machine guns. So this is, no había primer, segundo y tercer piso. There were no first, there were no second and third floors then, before the war. They were added after the war, during the liberation, when St.Theresas was reconstructed and remodeled in 1950. Okay? Este es en la calle San Marcelino. This is the old facade. You'll notice there was no building there at the side. No había edificio, which we have there. Okay? That building at the side of this old building was constructed in 1950. Okay? Take note, fijaros de los postes de Meralco. They were made of hierro. They were made of steel. And there are still that exists along Tanduay Street. See, notice? So, this was the tower, Los Torres, that we had machine guns defending America. And the snipers, Japanese snipers, were hitting the Americans here. And take note, estos son los ferrocarriles del tranvía. These are the railroads of the tranvía that existed before. Nice pictures, right? So why was this heavily damaged? This could not have been damaged. It was damaged by the Americans because there were Japanese guns, había cañones japoneses that were hitting, que atakaban y bombardeaban UST in February 5, 6, and 7. They were hitting UST and they're killing the freed American civilians at UST. I'll show you UST. Este era UST. Era un campo de los japoneses y un preso. Una cárcel para 3,000 o más americanos e ingleses. There was a prisoner of war for civilians, American civilians and British and other from allied countries. These were the civilians, one of the civilians, American civilians. Oh, that was UST. Okay, an American tank, the battling basic, the first one that entered UST in February 3, 1945. The first cavalry that entered Manila in February 3. So este es el calendario de febrero 1945, the bloodiest month in the history of our country. where 100,000 civilians were estimated to be killed by Japanese cruelty and American artillery. 70% was caused by the Japanese cruelty, burning, murder, massacres, and other things.
Yes, this is ST building, one room there at the third floor. Destroyed. Hindi ko lang saan magkaraan yung third floor. Kasi overlooking ang factory ang likod niyan ay OZ. I'll tell you why this was destroyed by the American Chevy. Because había, there were cañones de los japoneses, pero there is silang naval guns. Mga nasalvage sila sa mga bago nila stranded. Dinala dito.
May namigulay si sir?
Había. So dinala dito. From this place, February 5 and 7, pinagkakanyo nila USC.